brother Ramon Rhodes, and we're from Victory Christian School in Chiang Mai, Thailand. The dramatic dialogue we'll be doing for you tonight is called He's Got My Number. Please imagine with us that we're in two separate houses talking to our wives.
Honey, I'm home. How did the chili supper go?
Does this answer your question? French chili.
Bob's handiwork.
We could build a new educational wing of the church out of this stuff.
Does this look like the spatula of a klutz who can't boil water? That's a direct quote. Bob called me a klutz in front of the entire church. And then he bent my spatula. My favorite spatula.
Then he covers me with his chili. If I can grab that spatula out of his hand, who knows what else he might have done. Can you get the Pepto-Bismol? And looky here, he poofed my hat. My favorite hat.
And all I did was spill a few drops of my chili on his apron.
And he does this to me.
This is the gratitude I get year after year. I volunteered to make the chili for that church supper. Why, everyone in church loves my chili.
And you know you have to put up with French chili year after year. You should have seen everybody making a mad dash for the ice water.
Everyone was getting up for seconds in my chili, honey. Even the pastor made mention of it in his prayer.
The pastor got up to praying. That's all he could say.
You know that no one holds a candle next to my chili.
We're just lucky no one lit a match next to French chili. The whole church would have gone up in flames. So I suggested, in my low-key style, that we might add a few drops of water in his chili.
Then he comes in with a fire hose to water down my chili. That was the straw that broke the old proverbial camel's back. So I said to him right then and there, Bob, if you don't like my chili, that's fine. But why don't you just wear it? He picked up my bent spatula and slipped out of the back of the church entirely unseen.
Then he makes this big scene, grabs his spatula and storms out. And I'm left trying to scrape Frank's killer chili out of the bottom of his hand. If his kids have to eat that stuff, that explains why they act the way they do.
He thinks my chili's bad. The last steak I had over at one of his barbecues was so rare that if you put a bandit on it, the cow would have lived. And you think I looked up to this guy for spiritual guidance?
When I think of what he did to me tonight, he's lucky he's not wearing that spatula for a hood ornament.
Think one guy could get so upset over a little bowl of great chili. Hon, get the Pepto. What? Call him? He's got my number.
That phone will be ringing any minute now. He knows I'm big enough to accept his apology.
I'm bigger than this situation, honey.
I'm not going to be petty about this.
My motto is forgive and forget. Maybe.
Somebody's got to make the first move.
What?
You don't mean me.
I could if I wanted to. Oh, yes, I could. Double dare? All right, I will. You mean now?
This may not be a pretty sight.
Might want to leave the room on this one, honey. Busy.
I can just imagine the room she's spreading about me right now over that phone. How many times have I gone to second mouth for that guy? All I ever do is give, give, give.
Take, take, take. That's all that guy ever did. I can just imagine the stories he's broadcasting about me right now. I'm going to be ready for him. I'm going to load up a scripture and nail him with on Sunday. Hon, have you seen my Bible? Of course I know what it looks like. Don't get smart.
You can just bet he's loading up with scripture to blast me on Sunday. Well, I'm going to be ready for him. I'm going to have some some flash shots. Oh yeah, I can back it up with scripture.
Medical.
Have you seen my Bible? What do you mean it's right where I left it when I read the kids' Christmas story? That's been years ago. Never mind, I'll find myself.
Aha! Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Let him refute that.
Oh Lord, shine forth. Rise up, O judge of the earth. Pay back to the proud what they deserve. But the Lord our God will repay them and destroy them for their wickedness. The Lord our God will destroy them for their wickedness. The Lord our God will destroy them.
It's hard to stop a prayer once it starts, so don't let it begin. Love forgets mistakes, nagging about the parts of the best of friends. Ooh, I want that.
Where's all that mean stuff?
What about Paul? Paul had something to say about everything. Book of Paul. Must be Old Testament.
Judge not, lest you be judged. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye, when all the time there's a plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, when all the time there's a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite.
Don't criticize, then you won't be criticized. For others will treat you as you treat them.
Nah,
There's gotta be something better in here. Book of Collisions, what's that? Oh, I see. Living Bible.
You, my brothers, were called to be free. Serve one another in love. Who had little Frankie Jr.'s pet hamster for 2 weeks before his birthday? Maybe the clothes dryer wasn't the best place, but still. If you keep on writing and devouring each other, watch out, you will be destroyed by each other.
Since you have been chosen by God, you should practice tender-hearted mercy and kindness towards others. Who played Santa Claus for his kids when he was down at the flu New Year's Eve? I'd do anything for New Year's Eve. No wonder he's upset.
For the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
Be gentle and ready to forgive. Never hold grudges. Remember, the Lord forgave you, so you must forgive others. Maybe I'm not a galloping gourmet.
I guess this chili isn't that bad.
Touch someone.
Hello, Frank?
Yeah, listen, Bob. I just wanted to call and say I'm sorry about what happened.
Me too.
You know that stain on your apron?
Yeah, it's right here.
You soak that in a little kerosene and VHS and it'll pop right out of there.
Really? Well, you take a blowtorch and vice grip to that spatula, it'll be as good as new.
Don't worry about it. Everything's going Rubbermaid nowadays. Hey, I've got a little leftover chili. Why don't you preserve the family in the station wagon and come on over? Hello?
Sure, why not? I've lived a full life. I think about steaks in the freezer. I'll throw them in too.
No, don't do that. Our microwave's on the blink over here.
We can defrost them over here.
Well, great. Catch you in a while.
Right, bye.
Uh-oh, honey. Better get the Pepto.